Welcome back to my Colorado Mountain Garden and Homestead. And 5 days ago, so that would have been April 4th, I made a video and showed everybody how I prune my peppers. And as promised, I'm bringing those same peppers back out here so you can kind of see what the growth is after basically 5 days. And every pepper is going to be a little bit different depending on the variety. So this first one that I'm going to show you here is the jalapeno. And it's going to pull this in here. So its little leaves aren't quite as big, but up here, right there, you can see it's throwing some more new little leaves just below where I pruned it. So that's the jalapeno. This next one is one of my chimeos. And you can see that one was going crazy. Now this is the one that was starting to bloom. So I also made sure all the blooms were cut off. And all the big leaves, these are all true leaves. Well, even the small leaves are true leaves. There are no cotyledons on here at all. And a cotyledon is an embryonic leaf. And this is my Anaheim that I had out there. And it's going bazingas. I imagine that very soon the jalapeno will catch up, but can just see how much more has really started popping out. And again, some little tiny leaves up in here that were not there when I pruned them. So again, you don't have to prune your peppers. I choose to prune mine. It's what I've been doing for many years now. It works fine for me. It creates a bushier plant. And it also, the stalks will start getting a lot thicker. Now, very soon here, maybe even towards the end of next week, some of these pepper plants that are bigger, I'm going to start moving into my 1-gallon containers because, again, I want them to be focusing on their roots and their leaves because once these get root bound, that's typically when they start throwing the blooms. And again, I'm going to cut most of those off after I get them in the 1-gallon containers. I won't cut them off anymore. I'm just going to let them do whatever they do. I don't hand pollinate. I don't do anything. I run a fan. I still water them from the bottom, even in the 1-gallon containers, but I want them to get pretty root bound before I take them out to put them in their permanent pots, which will be 5-gallon pots in my big greenhouse. Now, once these get into the 1-gallon containers, if I have some nice days or whatever, I will put them out to start hardening them off. Typically, what I shoot for is if there's going to be a day where it's over 50 and cloudy, that's the best time to harden off your plants because you don't have to worry about them getting sunburned. Now, you can always put, even if it's a sunny day, you can always put your plants out on a shelf or a table. But what you want to do is make some sort of a support so that you can put some shade cloth over the top. And I recommend on really sunny days, at least a 50% shade cloth. And then they should be good. You don't want too much wind blowing on them. So for me, if I have them in my greenhouse, I don't have to worry about the wind. But sometimes I just pull a few out at a time for a few hours, just on my deck where my table is. But we're going to be removing that table, so I probably won't be doing that this year. So again, this is, I pruned these, and it was pretty late in the day when I pruned them on the 4th. So about 5 days. I hope you're having a wonderful day and happy gardening.